Yo, and welcome back to the BTB Gorilla Zone. It's your host, BTB Swaggy, along with the boy, BTB Gorilla.
The man, the myth, and the legend.
Yeah, I had to put some. I didn't like the way I said boy. It kind of showed a little bit of. It was like, hey yo, but yeah, man, your boy Gorilla had to put some respect on it a little bit. Man, I hope everybody having a good year as always. Y'all know me at this point. Just having a great year, 2024. As y'all know though, 2024 coming with some wild moments. Shoot. But before we get into all that, man, Gorilla, how you been, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm living life, trying to make it work and shit. You know what I'm saying? Making music, content, BTB doing well. The Gorillas is doing good, and I'm doing good. You know.
That's always a good thing, man.
Most definitely.
And we always care for the Troop Squad, especially Troop Squad.
Yeah, it's all love for the Troop Squad. You know what I'm saying? BTB. That's all we know.
If you want to know where to get that, just shoot over to the btbrevolution.com and shoot over there. Our YouTube's over there, and you can find out how you can get yourself a free shirt for
sure.
For some BTB merch. Now, now that that's all out the way, Troop Squad, man, we pretty much gonna dive into it. I've seen a clip of Orlando Brown saying the names of the people that he allegedly made love with, and as the Troop Squad, as y'all may know, some of those big names is Drake, Diddy, Busta Rhymes, and Bow Wow, and he said a few other names. I seen this constant trend of Orlando saying some bizarre things. So for me, I be wondering, is this a hustle to play crazy, or is it like one of them things? Because like when you watching him, it's like,
I mean,
he's not completely talking bogus. Some of the stuff he say do have some foundation, but when he just goes off right, I'm like, all right, is this an act, or is it like?
I'm saying like, yo, that shit tough, right? Because it's like smokers and shit, and you know what I'm saying, and people that's on drugs and shit. It's like they don't lose them whole selves. You know what I'm saying? And if you're an intelligent person, it's easy for your views to get skewed and shit, your morals and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying that he don't believe in what he doing. You know what I mean? A part of him might believe in what he doing, but I feel like, yeah, he definitely intelligent enough to be like, there's a bag here. You feel me? This. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if he not, and like I feel like he one of them people that's aware of the fact that like certain people are gonna use him. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he like, as long as I get what I want, use me type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I feel like with Orlando Brown. I don't feel like, because he not, you know what I mean? Like, bro, not slow by far.
That's what I'm like, bro. Some of the shit that he say, it got some foundation in it. Like, if I go back to when he did the Camp Capone interview, some of the stuff that he was saying was like it had some real foundation in it. It's whenever he lost me, it would veer off into 50 Cent is Halle Berry and Cat Williams is really Kevin Hart or
that
something
shit to
like
make
that.
The shorts go crazy.
Yeah,
you feel me?
And part of me feel like that's calculated. That's to draw that.
For sure. I don't think it's definitely like, I don't think that shit by mistake. But it's like, if you ever heard him rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga ain't rapping like that and they ain't got no common sense. You know what I'm saying? They ain't knowing. You ain't even saying the shit that you saying. You not just saying normal, crazy, high talking, this, that, and the other. You playing with different narratives. You go off of this, that, and the other. The story don't even stay the same.
It's always a different story.
Yeah, so you can tell that the narrative kind of changes to what is being talked about. You notice he's been saying Cat Williams a lot more since that interview.
Way more.
You feel me?
And like I said, if you go back, some of the stuff that he can say, like some of the stuff that he said, it confirmed some of the I'm not even gonna say confirmed because it make it seem like it's 100% that case, and I'm not in these circles to say that this is or isn't happening. But from what Orlando have said in some of the interviews, not too many other people have strayed away from them same stories.
I mean, I put it like this, right? We live in a world now, right, where the girl down the street got OnlyFans. Feel me? So it's like, all right, yeah, there's all this crazy shit is happening. Definitely, I feel like all this crazy shit is happening to a point, but this shit happens in everyday life. Niggas is really living like this now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was taboo. I think it's like one of the things where nothing happens to a lot of these people because a lot of this shit really don't be no ill ass shit like that because it's like this shit so damn it's not taboo no more. Shit normal. It's normal for guys to be doing guys and different shit now. Shit that was, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like all these motherfuckers with all this money, the stories never come about until somebody get put out the circle. You know what I'm saying? Somebody money dry up and shit. And it's like, I don't condone the shit if you know what I'm saying, somebody using their money and power to force somebody into a position or whatever. But it's like Orlando said in that one interview, like motherfuckers know what they be signing up for. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about, like, it is with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? To a point, it's like, bro, like, you taking this ride, like, you know what I'm saying? And everybody else in them situations and shit. Not everybody, but I feel like a lot of people, motherfuckers knew what they was
signing up for.
Yeah,
they was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? These people don't come without lore and mystery and shit. Not saying that you might meet one of them people, you know what I'm saying, and none of that shit be true at all. But you would be more surprised to meet Diddy and none of that shit be true that anybody say, rather than to go into that situation and be like, I can't believe any of this fucking shit happened to me. Why didn't anybody tell me? I couldn't get away. And what the bitch? We've been hearing these stories since I was a fucking baby. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So that's the part that don't sit in with me. Not saying no disrespect to nobody or nothing, but it's like, nah, don't play naive with me. You feel me? If that's the case.
If that's the case. Not saying that is the case. But I don't know, man. Like the entertainment industry, for me, bro, it's just it's obviously a lot of things we don't see behind the scenes. So for them to come out and really tell these stories, for me it give a shock value because it's like some of these people, most of these people, matter of fact, and damn near all of these people jumping on these interviews, like Club Shay Shay starting to pop off, and it's a lot of these actors and musicians and comedians. Well, I'm gonna say actors and comedians because I haven't seen a musician get on there yet. There might have been one on there, I just haven't seen it. But for the time I've been watching Club Shay, and shout out Club Shay Shay.
Yeah, Usher on there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Actually, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. So yeah, artists, comedians, and musicians. I think it's for me it provides shock value because it's like when I was a kid, for instance, watching Monique, I felt like, you know what I'm saying. Monique always been my little celebrity crush or whatever. You know what I'm saying. So
that's funny as shit.
Shout out Monique. You know what I'm saying.
I figured that when you was talking about it the other day. I was like, yeah, I think this nigga,
yeah, that used to be my, bro, I used to go hard in the paint, yo. That used to be my celebrity crush. I used to tell my mama all the time. Like, yo, I'm gonna marry Monique, yo. She would never take it serious, but, you know, I was a kid talking.
That's
but
funny as shit.
Watching her in these movies and stuff, I always felt like she was one of those people that was at the top of the ladder. And same thing with Taraji. Same thing with Cat Williams. So when I see them come and tell these interviews and tell these stories about their struggle, I just be like, damn, I really thought
because their value was higher to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause like I said,
but you gotta figure like, right? It's like I'm early 30s, right? Bro, I remember a time period. You ain't see black people in movies and no major roles unless it was all black people in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than maybe a slide shot of fucking Denzel and stuff like that. Even that was rare, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was normally beside a big, you know what I mean, white star. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a work in progress, and I definitely think it's one of the things that we need to have that conversation about. I feel like people be brushing them under the table, and people be like, "Oh, y'all rich, and y'all crying about making more money." And I feel like that ain't the right attitude to have about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we gotta look at shit just like I said. Like, man, nah, like they've been fighting. Like, that shit really is civil rights right in front of you on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about the movies that came out before. You know what I mean? Fucking, you had fucking Boomerangs and Harlem Nights and all them Eddie Murphy joints and shit like that, where it's all black cast. You know what I'm saying? You had all the Spike Lee joints where it was all black cast. You know what I'm saying? And you got Lawrence Fishburne, all these major stars and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we making steps, but I definitely feel like they slow. I hate to be in that world right now where it's like you said, like we look at it like, yeah, nah, what Mo? Shoot, I know Mo making Brad Pitt
Dang.
though, and it's like
10 million though.
you know what I'm saying? It's like what?
She only getting what?
Brad Pitt dough? You mean Brad Pitt's dog though? You know what I'm saying? And like it's not like, you know what I mean, not to throw no shade on, but it's like
That's real truth.
Yeah, like
Like,
you know
I'm thinking she getting at least, like, you know what I'm saying, Brad Pitt money, and then to find out like one of them got a Taraji. She even had to fight for, you know what I'm saying. She even I'm not even. She had a rough time even getting 500,000, and even at one time she had made. I think they said she had made like 40,000 off of a movie one time. What's the man's that played Hustle and Flow? I can't believe I forgot his name.
You talking about Terrence Howard?
Yeah, even he got like what 10, 12 bands for that.
Well, see, he does a lot of stuff now. I forget the name of his joint. I'm gonna look his shit up while we doing this shit. But he got a little movement and stuff going on. A thing that he doing, like for like independent actors and shit like that. So yeah, big shout out to Terrence Howard. I believe that's his name. Yeah, Terrence Howard. Yeah.
Shout out Terrence Howard, man.
You
Real
know.
talk. But yeah, he said he only made like 10, 12 bands off that.
Yeah, for sure. But like I said, bro, you gotta understand the game is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about how much money Charlie Sheen was making. They said this nigga was making like damn near $1 million episode to do that 2.5 Men joint.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's an episode. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Charlie Sheen ain't worth that, right? But I'm saying, all right, if Charlie Sheen worth that, then what is John? Well, rest in peace, John Witherspoon. What is a John Witherspoon worth? Somebody that done been in countless movies and fucking did all these cameos. There's certain things people can't even say without picturing John Witherspoon or Bernie Mac and stuff. You know damn well Bernie Mac wasn't getting no damn $1 million a show for the Bernie Mac show. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I don't know how much he was getting.
and this is what I mean by, and the only reason why I do the comparison is like, right, they influence the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Granted, Charlie Sheen, Tom Cruise, they influence the culture on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But for the people that influence our culture, like they said, like you said, Taraji and motherfucking Monique and motherfucking Kyla Pratt and it's like there's a lot of people out there. Like I said, it's like, yeah, what about our influences that draw all of those millions of people? You know what I mean? Because we consume a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I feel that. But anyway, moving on. I digress. And then Terrence Howard, 54, he's suing the CAA. It's hard to let some subjects go because that was a good subject.
It said, you know what I'm saying? And Bernie Mac was worth, his net worth, it said right here, his net worth was worth 15 mil, but it's not. I can't really find nothing on this show.
But even still, 15 mil, Bernie Mac, how your net worth 15 mil? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Bernie Mac. Like, and it makes sense to why Sam Jackson puts in how much work he puts in. You feel what I'm saying? And granted, these numbers probably ain't right, but this is Sam Jackson is worth $250 million. Bruh, how many commercials and how many movies and shows and TV shows and that 250 million? You think he'd be worth more than that? You know what I'm saying?
250 mil.
You can't say the word motherfucker without thinking about Sam Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
My favorite iconic movie by Sam Jackson is Black Snake Moan.
No shit.
Yeah.
I think mine is definitely gonna be Pulp Fiction, bro.
That one too.
Definitely Pulp Fiction.
Those are
Say what one more motherfucking time. He said,
those two is in my top 5 for sure.
That's my shit.
Those two is in my top 5 for sure. And
said, what?
Yeah,
that shit was funny. Just the whole joint.
Oh, snap.
He said it's the one with bad mother. When Bo was robbing him, he was like, "Get my wallet out the joint." And he got the gun on him, and he like, "Well, which one is it?" It's the one that says "bad motherfucker." Like that's my nigga, yo. Hey, just his range as an actor, man. Like, and he didn't even start acting until late. I'm glad we started talking about this shit. When did this motherfucker start acting? That's what I want to know.
Sam Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I don't know.
He started late. I remember saying,
like, I wonder when.
I got big ass fucking fingers, y'all. I'm sorry, yo. I keep hitting the S instead of the D.
Tell them, True Squad, y'all don't even mind. They probably cruising, doing homework.
Alright, Sam Jackson began acting on the stage, including Home and A Soldier's Play, which was the inspiration for the 1984 film Soldier Story. Let's get the age. Okay, it was not until he was 40 years old that he received his first major role in Do the Right Thing, a Spike Lee movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it go to. Like, bro, and he was 40. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I mean by we making transition. But yeah, it's slow on this side when it comes to that.
40,
bro. And the first major role.
And the first major
was a Spike
role
Lee joint.
Was a Spike Lee joint.
And he was the one giving everybody the shots and shit at the time. You feel me? You might have 15 of the major stars that you know today in one Spike Lee movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Dang,
like,
man, that's crazy.
Right.
I didn't even know that.
Old.
He got his first joints.
First major role at 40. So for all of y'all actors and actresses and entertainers out there, that go to show you, you know, there ain't no age, no time limit on this. It's all about you. You know what I'm saying?
And really how you put the work ethic in.
Yeah, because at 40, yeah. And you gotta be realistic with life, bro. You can't be one of those people that's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna neglect everything in my life and I'm gonna put all this effort into this and it's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be realistic and you gotta make sure you're taking the right steps and chances and stuff. But anyway,
that's a fact.
That was some knowledge for y'all asses. Motherfucking Sam Jackson, 40 years old, first major role, Do the Right Thing.
And speaking of the entertainers and shit, like, bro, I don't have a problem with Sexy Red. Of course I don't. I don't know her.
Sexy Red ain't really sexy. That fuck it up.
And Sexy Red ain't really sexy. That fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no hating shit at all. But I only mention her name for real because I seen a clip where like they was playing Sexy Red like at a child's birthday party. So I'm looking at this shit like, yo fam,
smack.
What kind of shit is this? Like, and it's really saying like the hands on your knees and shit like that. And and they really like repeating it. So I don't want to be one of them niggas that's like coming along and like y'all don't need to be doing that, or y'all terrible parents, or y'all like I say that because like I don't want to make like I'm not saying like, oh y'all terrible parents for letting them listen to that this and that. Yeah. My whole thing is why are kids listening to that? Like, I tried my hardest not to pass judgment on it because it's like,
bro, right is right and wrong is wrong, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying it's wrong for kids to be around that type of music, but the parents could have been. I don't know what the fuck the parents was thinking. I ain't even gonna lie to you,
bro. Like,
I don't know what the parents was thinking. I don't know. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I gotta tell my kid, I break your fucking legs, man. You know what I'm saying? I like straight like that, man. Look, there's all sorts of music out here. There's kids making music and shit out here. There ain't no sense for that. Oh well, this is my car. I'm gonna ride comfortable, whatever. Nah, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Like this music and shit. There's a lot of a message. That shit heavy. You feel me? We make music. We get people to chant that shit, to sing that shit without them even knowing that shit.
Right.
So to be letting your kid get into that vibe, get into that trance where they saying shit they don't even know what the fuck they saying. You know what I'm saying and shit? No, that ain't where it at.
And that ain't even what it. I'm just shocked that it was at a birthday party. I'm like, come on, fam. What are y'all doing?
Look, they'd have thought I was motherfucking what was that like in that motherfucking that 50 Cent movie, that Get Rich or Die Trying, when they walked in there, like, you can't play this shit up in here. You know what I'm saying? That's how I walked up to the DJ, but what?
Turn that shit off.
It was like, bloop, bloop, bloop. You can't play this
What
shit.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? So I
how old were them little motherfuckers?
Man, them motherfuckers is like 2, 3, 4, 5 years old.
Oh, yeah, nah, I break them fucking legs.
Little ass kids. Little kids.
I'm like, you know this song? Yeah, I know this song. You fucking grounded. Go bring me your tablet and all that shit.
And the way they was singing it, bro, I'm like, yo, fam, there ain't no way that these kids heard this shit more than once. Because they singing along with it, and they actually singing the lyrics. They ain't just dancing to it. So I'm like, they heard it more than once.
But that's what I'm saying. That they trying to fuck shit up, bro. Like, this is the BTB Gorilla Zone, man. Let's speak on this shit. Let's be real with this shit, bro. These is our kids and shit. And you got motherfucking Drake endorsing that shit, bro. One of the biggest pop stars out this bitch endorsing that shit. They want the people to be fucking okay with that shit, because they gonna separate the classes. Motherfuckers gonna be out here thinking it's all cool to be ratchet because everybody doing it. Blah blah blah. It's all cool for them niggas that's doing it in the suburbs because they fucking doctors and shit.
And that shit already taken.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They doctors and nurses and shit. It's cool for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is our reality. That's where people get the fucking this shit up and getting this shit misconstrued. Whether they talking about fucking shooting motherfuckers, hustling or whatever, twerking, shaking ass, fucking pimping. This shit is our reality out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I said, motherfuckers get lost in that shit, and they fucking are letting that shit get to the point where as though they think it's cool. You know what I mean? Because the masses find it entertaining out there looking in. We the zoo. They just looking in through the gate, find this shit entertaining. And we like, oh, they throwing fucking bananas through the gate. Let's fucking perform more. They like this shit. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
As far as that's as real as it gotta get.
It's just that, bro. When hip hop was hip hop, we was doing what the fuck we wanted to do, and they hated the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't because it was a lot different than what it is now in the essence of like some of the stories and shit. It was because of the control and where the money was going. You feel me? So it's like now that they got a lock on this shit. And that's like with anything, like cryptocurrency, all that bullshit. You see crypto going through the roof right now. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck was crypto doing before fucking all them regulations and all that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? And before government got their hand in it, started talking about making their own coins.
Yeah, because at first they was trying to dismantle that joint.
Exactly. Shit was banned and still is banned in a lot of countries, but they trying to make a centralized crypto. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? And that's just like with anything else, bro. Walmarts and all these major platforms, all these major stores and anything, bro. Like, when you look at that shit and you break it down to be like 10 major corporations own all these other corporations that own all these other little subsidiaries and shit like that, you know what I mean? And it's the real shit gets bought up and turned into fucking they shit. They shit being the big money people, if y'all keep wondering who the fuck I'm talking about with that. I know a lot of y'all gonna try and say I'm talking about white people, but I ain't talking about white people. Although most of them probably is Caucasian or something like that.
But it's the big money people.
Yeah, that's what we talking about.
Yeah.
Let me take this shit off. This shit fucking, I dread fucking hurting that bit.
That's about real though, because I know people be. I never seen. It's like people try. It's like, all right, you got somebody they'll be around people that they wouldn't be too quick to try to correct on a subject, But boy, when they come to the internet, it's a whole different thing. They in the comment section trying to correct everybody. They just overstepping. So, like Mike Tyson said a while back, the internet has made people too comfortable for saying things and not getting punched in the mouth for it.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna say my favorite line. Everybody got a plan till they get punched in the face.
That too, though. Because that's really how it is. Like, you got a whole plan until you get punched in the face. And now that plan got to get into effect.
But yeah, now the whole social media thing. Bro, we was watching the video on MySpace and shit. And like the start and fall of MySpace, all that shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, that shit right there kind of shows you what happens when people have that freedom. Because you are no longer attached to your actions and stuff. You know what I mean? Like when they said when they invented the feed on Facebook, the world changed or whatever, because a motherfucker could just drop off his thoughts and feelings on the middle of the fucking page, and you know what I mean?
Keep going.
Right, and that, come on, bro.
Like nothing happened.
Right. That's like a motherfucker walking down the street and saying, "Hey, fuck all y'all." But you know what I mean? Like, and but you can't. You know what I mean? And so it's like, it created a whole different dynamic to where, to a good point, people can express themselves. To a bad point, people can express themselves. People are fucking stupid. They don't know when to censor themselves.
It's that, and you have strict thinking, like-minded people that agree with each other. So it's like, and I say that because, like, for example, say you got a big crowd of, say you got 100 people and you split those into groups of 50. So you got 2 groups of 50 people.
Right.
And you bring to them a situation and you like, because I think they even did a study on this. They like, this old lady, she got scammed. This profile hit her up. It was like, yo, I can flip your money. One of them Cash App flip scam type of things. So they going into detail about these. They telling these people, this old lady got scammed for like $20. The dude said, you send me 20, I'll flip it into 5,000. You send it to me, boom, boom, boom. Old lady sends it. Well, they was actually doing a whole little study, and they was like, 50% of this side felt like the old lady deserved it because she should have already known that it was a scam based off how the profile looked, based off how the person talked, this, and that. And then you had the other 50 people that was actually feeling sympathy for the old lady. And then when they went to debate about it, the right side was pretty much, their argument was pretty much like, you don't really know people's situations and stuff to say that they should. They kind of pretty much brought it into equivalent of like telling a girl when she come to you with a R story, and you basically tell her to her face like, well, you should have just said no. So they took it as that right side of the 50 people took it as like, bro, you victim blaming. Like, y'all victim blaming. How y'all gonna say like that should have, you deserved that should have happened to you? And that statistic, it showed me personally, it showed me like, bro, people on the internet really get on the internet and say things that they really don't mean, because that study came down to most of the people that said she deserved it, those are the people that said it online. And then when the switch flipped, they were the same people in person. You know what I'm saying? They'll meet the old lady and they'll show fake sympathy for her and shit. But the left side of those 50 people, they was online hating. But when they actually got in front of the person's face, they were more like sympathetic.
I mean,
so that showed me like people just really get on the internet and say anything. And
it's like that with anything. Like, if a motherfucker not going through it, people live by that thing like this, right? Like say you get fucking you step on a tack and you say ow. The next person gonna find it funny. Why? Because they didn't feel it. So when a nigga trip and we laugh at him, we not, it's one of those things where, not saying we like our person, although if you trip the right way, nigga, I'm laughing. But it's one of those things where it's easy to say, yeah, this person deserves this, or I would do that, or anything like that, because you're not in that situation. You know what I mean? It's just like when motherfuckers like, yeah, nah, I wouldn't have been robbed. They wouldn't have did this, that to me. I'd have whipped out and did. Yeah.
And that's why people say
Right.
it pretty much fall under the line when you watching sports and you saying what the quarterback should have did. It's like, nigga, you wouldn't.
Yeah, it's all the same.
It's all speculation.
So even with the old lady and respect to that, it's one of those things where, yeah, you saying that because
it didn't
you
happen
not
to
that
you.
old lady
You
who
feel
got
me?
kind.
It didn't happen
You feel
to you.
me? Let you go and check your motherfucking bank account and somebody done swiped you up. What you gonna say? You gonna be calling the bank, mad at the bank? You gonna be blaming them? But whole time it could be something that you did. So it's like, nah, like we all do that shit. It sound good, you know what I mean? It sound good.
And a whole lot of people are just saying like she's gullible, and people don't understand a lot of the scams happen on the elderly people.
Well, look, one thing about it is like for one, scams and schemes is like, that's how people eat, bro. Like people been eating off of scams and schemes forever. It ain't even necessarily about being slow or being gullible. That helps, but sometimes it's the people who really think they smart. A lot of the times, the easiest people to con are the people who think they know everything. You feel me? So it's like she might not have been an unintelligent person or a gullible person. It's easy to play on people's intelligence when they feel like they know things because you can give them statistics and numbers and different things like that to make them feel comfortable.
Especially when you're bringing them a product they never heard of before.
Right. You tell somebody that's really gullible and doesn't know anything, well, yeah, you can make 5% off of this, and if you give me, you're gonna lose them already from the jump because they don't even know what the fuck you talking about. So, like I said, I mean, all that shit, it sound good. You know what I mean? Like, I know some people that motherfucking scam motherfucker out their whole house, you know what I'm saying? And you'll fucking feel like you won something at the end of that shit. You know what I mean?
And be out a whole crib.
Be out your whole crib.
Feel like you hit the jackpot.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
And they don't give you nothing but conversation.
Look. And we'll keep giving your ass some lovely conversation.
We'll give you shit
and
with
taking your money and giving you portions of it back, making you feel like you doing something.
And the whole time that's somebody else's bread.
Yeah.
That they done conned out of.
And that's what a lot of these people really go through every day in a lot of these senses. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Look, at the end of the day, this is the BTB Gorilla Zone. What's real is real, and you can feel it. So approach everything like that. If you part of the BTB Troop Squad, you watching this, and you like, well, look, I'm trying to fuck with you. I'm trying to take something away from every podcast. You kicking some game. Look, man, make sure that you can feel whatever you doing, bro. Me and bro was just talking earlier, and like I was telling him, like, man, realistically, very few people in this world can give more than 75% of the effort. And we be saying like, nah, I'm doing my best and that, and it's like, life gonna present circumstances, all this shit. You gonna have certain opportunities that arise. You're gonna have to put in work, sleepless nights, this, that, and the other. Only you know when you are putting in that 100%. You know what I mean? What it takes to get around those hurdles and shit to give 100%. You know what I'm saying? The sacrifices and shit.
Cause that's what come with it.
Right.
The sacrifices, the long nights, the sleepless nights. Sometimes, you feel me? That's what come with it when you really putting your passion behind something you believe in.
Yeah, and just being real. Like I said, it all come back down to the same circle. Because when you real with yourself, you're gonna be like, look, I know I ain't giving my best right now. You know what I'm saying? And that allows you to truly analyze your situation. Rather than you saying, I'm doing my best, or I'm going to give my best, and you know that's not what's happening or what you're going to do. Because now you're setting yourself up where mentally it's going to start to fuck with you. Because you setting yourself up for defeat. You know what I'm saying? You keep on saying, well, yeah, I'm going to quit smoking. Yeah, I'm going to fucking post every day. Yeah, I'm going to write a joke every day. Yeah, I'm going to make a song every week. And you fall short of this mark that you putting up for yourself and you're not being realistic. You know what I mean? You listening to Russ and them on the motherfucking YouTube Jones talking about, yeah, all I did was post a song every week and this, that, and the other, and you like, yeah, I'm going to do that. And you setting yourself up for somebody else's game plan and it's not meant for you. whatever it might be. That's just some gym, some game. Look, what do I know?
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying? Bless.
Know a little bit of something. Just the reality that just come with it, fam. We not pipe dreamers over here.
For sure.
We realists. So even if it is the gutter truth, that's how we live by the gutter truth. And we do we sugarcoat sometimes? Yes, and that's well.
Yeah, for sure.
You
was right. Yeah, nah, for sure. We will lay it down. Like we getting away from it.
You see what I'm saying? We not those type of people. But we read up on the situation. We and I say that because we understand that you can't go around telling the truth all day, every day, because some people ain't gonna register it. It's gonna do more damage than it is good. So we read the situations, and we read the people, and we read on how well they take things. So once we read that, once we give it to them raw, and we see that they perceive it well, and they're not really too emotional and firing back, then that's how we know, like, you got it. You can get through with it. You can get the message clear. But sometimes if we feel like if we deliver that truth, and you might get on the defensive side, and you might be like, man, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing, this, and that. Then we're not going to sugarcoat it to where it's like ass kissing.
We're going to let you do you.
We're going to let you do you, and we're going to deliver some truth in there. We're going to be supportive, but we're going to deliver our truth. So that's when I say a little bit of sugarcoat.
Right. If you my man and you say, hey, bro, look, I got this game plan. I'm like, oh, word. Look, lay it on me. Well, check this out. We going to have the first strip club on the moon, niggas, because the titties just float up. Sure, all right, that sounds great, bro, but nigga, you know, we ain't got no fucking jets. We ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
no rocket
nigga,
fuel.
You working McDonald's right now? Like,
Come on,
that sounds great, bro, but like,
you going for the president's job at a corporate
level. But you tell nigga, they be like, oh, nigga, man, I can't tell you shit, bro. Like, nigga, you fucking hating on my dream. Nigga, I know what I'm talking about, bro. This gonna work. I'm gonna say these 4 checks, and I'm gonna take these 4 checks. I'm going to go and I'm going to fucking put the parts on motherfucking layaway. You can get the parts from NASA, nigga, from the old ships. You know, niggas know every motherfucking thing on some dumb shit.
It's like,
so
when people run into a video of somebody helping somebody or something with something positive, that motherfucker go to the comment section and be like, yeah, we need more of him. I
love the comment section.
I love it too because it really show you. I love it because it showed me how other people think. It give me different perspectives.
Niggas be hating on
it. Helped me get a better understanding. And for niggas that be hating, it give me the better chance to troll you. I'm trolling off rip.
Yeah.
I'm trolling off rip. I'm not even gonna sit here and say that I ain't gonna pay attention to you because I am. I'm gonna troll you back, and we're gonna have a trolling ass relationship if that's the route that you want to take. And
pretty
you will
much
not win that trolling game, and I'm not doing it to be petty. I'm responding with what I'm getting. When I receive love, I give love. If you giving me hate, I'm not gonna necessarily give hate. I'm gonna give you trolling. I'm gonna troll you.
Only thing I don't like about that shit, right, be like this, right? You can't check a nigga tone. You can't check the temperature from that bitch. Like, a nigga might say something whole time nigga being sarcastic or something. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's like when you respond a certain way, they be like, whoa, I was just being sarcastic or something like that. They make it seem like you're the bad guy.
Right.
And it's like, fam, I can't read your tone through a screen. Yeah. So however you're texting this, that's what I'm taking for your words.
Niggas be hating on. I mean, I put it like this. I feel like it has started to change for real though. But niggas be hating. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it feel like a nigga say something negative before he say something positive. You know what I mean? And it be like this, right? Like, nigga, if I ain't doing nothing to hurt you and all I'm trying to do is win, all you gotta do is hit the fucking like button and fucking, you know what I'm saying, and keep rolling and wish a nigga love, you know what I mean? Like, bro, that's what I do at the time. Who the fuck got time to be looking at everybody posting videos, bro? You know what I'm saying? So it's like when nigga take the time out to write some old dumb shit, I don't mind it because I appreciate all the comments and shit, cause I know how the shit work. But it be like, nigga, bro, You could have just hit the like button and said, keep, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm like,
You know
I'm
what
pretty
I mean?
sure all the even all the content creators, I'm sure anybody would prefer a nigga to give some love over hate. I think with me it's like if a nigga get under my comment section and he hate, if he jump in the conversation with some hate, I understand that person don't know that just because they left a comment, negative or positive, you left a comment on my video, so it's finna push it more in the algorithm.
Right.
So the video's finna do more good than what you trying to do bad. And I only respond to a nigga within like as far as responding to people in the comments, I only give them like 2 responses, and that's whether love or hate. But it's like the hate comments, I way prefer a nigga to tell, like the old saying go, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Or say it to my motherfucking face.
You feel me? But unfortunately, we live in a world where motherfuckers get on there and be keyboard warriors, and they just get on there trolling. Like some people, they just want to get on the internet as their little escape from their life, so they get on there and troll
Nah,
and do.
for real, I'm cool with all that. For real. Look,
So I just do it back.
I mean, if you want some keyboard smoke, I ain't gonna lie and say I'm outfit and go back and forth with you, whatever, bro.
Yeah, I just don't.
But if you piss me off enough, I will put your ass in a song. And I will say what I got to say to you in a song, my nigga. I ain't got time for all that other shit, but yeah, you say the right fly shit, I'm gonna make sure you know that I'm talking to you.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what
like
I'm saying?
that's why, and I learned that from a younger age. Like
But no, I
with
ain't
them,
got time for that shit.
I just give them like 2 responses.
Yeah.
Whether it's negative or positive, I don't give them too much access, because once motherfucker leaving hate comments, when they find out they can get a reaction out of you, they just gonna keep doing it, and that shit just gonna be lasting all day, every day. And it's like, fam, I ain't got time to argue with you. Well, 9 times out of 10, you trolling, you mad about something, you ain't getting nothing for Christmas, you had Thanksgiving, nigga, your stomach was empty on Thanksgiving, nigga, just wake up and just be mad at the world. So, and people gonna critique whatever you put in front of them.
Sometimes motherfuckers just want to see how you gonna react or whatever the case.
Yeah, how you gonna respond?
And like I said, I welcome, at the end of the day, for real, no bullshit, I welcome all that shit, bro. I mean, ain't nothing like, there ain't nothing a nigga can say to me over no fucking internet to take me there. Ain't nothing, bro, like, you already know how I move, like, for real, like, ain't even, this shit is purely fucking entertainment purposes and informational purposes. Like, don't get this shit wrong, like.
And half of like I said, half of them be trolling. Like you ever read a hate or you ever had a nigga hating in a comment and then you respond to him with some love or some shit, or you hit him with some fly shit, like even for instance when a nigga left something in your comment, you were like, yo, you ass, and you was like, you ain't even do nothing too crazy. You was just
I ain't even
seen
saying, bro.
That alone is like my bad. Cause now if you respond with some other trolling shit, it don't put me in no bad light. Right, everybody see how I handle that shit. Yeah, I called you Nip. You said I'm ass. I said I don't rap, Nip.
Yeah,
so if anything, nigga, I embraced you and called you Nip. Bitch ass nigga, I don't see. Fuck wrong with you, lame ass nigga. Fuck you talking about? Get your money up.
I could have fired off.
You could have fired off, but it was like I don't see Nip. So, and I bet you when he read that comment, it was like, oh shit. Like,
he probably read the comment and looked at my video, was like, oh shit, this nigga rap. He just
you know what I'm saying?
Fun
just
right
having
now,
fun.
like.
So some niggas just want to get up there and just be trolling till you hit them with love, and that's what I really be on.
And I say it's all entertainment because we all know that niggas go to the comments, bro. Nigga, I might see a video and I might pause the video as soon as I get to that joint and hit the comments before I even watch the video. Like, so we all know the comments is entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like
some funny mods in there.
Exactly. Like niggas go off in the comments. The comments is entertainment.
The punchline, the jokes be crazy. And while the video playing, I'll be watching that.
And sometimes niggas say real shit in that bitch. You know what I mean? Niggas really tell me about themselves.
And that show you like it's different walks of life going in them comments.
Yeah, niggas said I was ashy as fuck. Bitch. You ain't gotta do me like that. I know I ain't put on no lotion, nigga.
Straight like that.
Yeah,
Blame man, he had to point that out. Everybody
I was in there like,
let me fix that.
Shit.
So yeah, that's the whole social media game for me, man. That shit just
It just be trolls most of the time. It just be people. Some motherfuckers be going to get up. It's just a whole. It's like a bag of chips. It's like a variety of chips. You never know who you gonna get, except everybody. That whole variety of bag of chips is on the internet. And when it come down to a comment section, you get all type of motherfuckers.
Well, see, that's where I feel like this, right? This is what I mean. Why like this is what the whole BTB network is about, right? And like even the affiliates and shit we fuck with and the platforms that we're trying to help link together and shit. It's like real recognize real, and the fake recognize real. The only issue is that the fake also recognize fake posing as real. So we need to create a society and a network of hip hop that is so strong and dominant of real shit and real artists and real perceptions and states of mind and stuff. You know what I'm saying? To where as though the fake look at that and say, you know what? That's where it's at. Because they're going to emulate whatever is popular. You know what I'm saying? So if real is popular, that's what the fuck is going to be. It's going to be more real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the crazy part about it. You could turn a fake nigga into a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? In the essence of, because these niggas want to be whatever is going on, but there's so much fake and fuck shit going on that there's what you're gonna get more fake and fucking shit. Like, it's just the way it is.
I think like Uncle Murder said, real niggas make money, money make fake niggas. Or something along them
something
lines.
along them lines.
Something
And that's
along
what it's
them
like,
lines.
because it's like, bro, like, you can't. A nigga listen to Jadakiss just because you brought up, you know, Unc Murder and shit, and he was on that feature with him. A nigga listen to Jadakiss and, nigga, you fucking know, like, whatever this shit, like, nigga, I feel this shit is 100, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, past the imagery or whatever, but you know what I mean? It's like, you know that it's real. You know what I'm saying? When you hear a lot of this shit, it's like, bro, I ain't even saying that you won't kill nothing like you saying in your song, but I can't feel this because you just lost out here. There ain't no soul behind this shit. You just out here, yeah, about to step on everything, yeah, what, yeah, long drums, duct tape on that bitch, you know what I'm saying, like, and it's like, but where is the method? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Only thing you telling me is that you left your soul in your way of thinking. Like, you ain't even thinking right now. You in go mode. That's all it is.
Straight go mode.
You know what I'm saying?
No breaks involved. No nothing. So like, it's that like I don't know, man. Like everything is just so wacky. Like,
that shit had me fucked up for a minute, nigga. I was like, I made so many songs I didn't want to release because it was like the music took a shift, the hip hop culture took a shift, the world took a shift to allowing shit that we all look at and say, what the fuck?
and we still indulge in it.
Yeah, well, we look at it because it's pushed in front of our faces and the willpower is gone. You know what I'm saying? That's why they censor shit in different countries. That's why parents have fucking screen time and watch time hours for their kids and shit because willpower is gone. You in America, bro, we not fitting to say, oh, you know what? I don't like the music that's on. I ain't gonna listen to the radio. We gonna listen to that bitch and complain about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, a nigga still getting paid. Keep complaining. There's more money. But you're not finna stop listening to it. You ain't gonna stop buying this shit.
It's gonna be wherever you at.
You see what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to listen to it either way.
How long niggas been saying like McDonald's and Burger King and all them niggas be showing them burgers that don't look like what they really be looking like, charging all that money?
And them niggas still be eating them.
You feel me? So, you know what I mean? It is just that, bro.
And it's like the same thing with the sports show. When people be like, yeah, the NFL is scripted and stuff, and motherfuckers be like, but y'all still watch it, and they be like, well, it's still a sign of entertainment. It's like,
right. But that's the key right there. And like they said, are you not entertained?
Like, yeah.
You feel me?
Are you not entertained?
You feel me, bro? Like, look at our damn, everything about America is about the show and the look of it. Why the fuck, like, is things the way they is, it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't even really want to get too much more deeper into that. It was already a deep ass hole, but it need to get dug every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta touch up on it every now and then, man. This is important conversations for the people.
Yeah, I wanted to cover a lot more stuff, but it was like the you gotta go where, you know what I'm saying, where it's natural, you feel me? And it's like with everything going on, I do listen. And for us, you gotta understand, like, we know that the algorithms and stuff want to see the drama. They want to see the reactions. They want to see and hear about all the gossip and stuff that's going on. So to a point, we have to cater to certain things and shit. But it's like at the same time, you know what I mean? Being true to what we are doing and what we are about is like the main thing. So make sure you take some gems out this shit, man.
Shit, you think the younger generation, like after me, gonna have it harder, or they gonna be seeing some more fucked up shit?
It all depends, cause hard is in the essence of the mind state. Like they growing up in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me, what's hard for some people that are younger than me ain't hard for me because my struggles was a lot harder. I ain't have a lot of ease and access to technology and certain shit. We couldn't use fucking calculators. You know what I'm saying? In school, we still learn how to fucking write in cursive and shit. They don't even teach that shit no more. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean, hard for them. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I don't know at all. Shit, they might not even know what life is like. These niggas might literally live in a fucking box through fucking virtual reality. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Could.
You know what I'm saying?
We touched up on that one too.
Right.
It was like, who's taking it too far? The companies or the people? Like, people low key, because them niggas already walking outside with it.
Right.
And the food at McDonald's and everything.
That's what they want, though.
Yeah, that's what they want.
And they're going to push it until you want it. They're going to keep pushing it. Okay, well, people saying that, well, this is too heavy. Well, people saying they just want to watch TV on it. Well, people saying, well, it would be cool to do this. They're going to give it to you. They done introduced the image, and now from that image, you are sitting there in your mind saying, well, I think it would be cool if I could do this. Well, I would like to do that. Best believe they listening, and they going, yeah, okay, yeah, you will pay for this.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm
saying? When the Vision Pro dropped, I was like, it was just like any other console when it first come out and it's new, it's hot for a minute, just like the PS5. It was hot and it was new. Nobody couldn't really afford it. They was getting jugged for it. Then after some time passed, they dropped that price down. I don't ever think that it'll be below like 900, but I think it'll drop from like 35 to 4 bands to like maybe like 1 or 2.
Yeah, for sure. I think of course it's going to, because they're gonna keep releasing them
until like
bitch is gonna drop like fucking phones
until Zuckerberg come out with some crazy shit. Be like,
yeah, they're already working on that, on some other shit too. Everybody working right now, and not only was everybody working, it was just like when Tesla was doing the autopilot. They seemed like they was the only one, and they was the only one that was talked about because everybody else was letting them take all the heat. Everybody else was letting them do the experiment. Then in the same fucking, like, next year, fucking the same quarter, every major car company dropped the fucking vehicle that had assisted driving and this, that, and the other. But you don't hear nothing about them. You don't see people picking apart Cadillac. Cadillac's got a fucking Escalade with autopilot. You don't hear nobody say shit about fucking Mercedes and their autopilot vehicles. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by it's like, you know what I mean?
It's mostly just Tesla.
Right.
Tesla autopilot.
You know
Tesla
what I'm
autopilot.
saying?
I've never heard nobody like, yeah, you know, shit, just got that new 2020 something Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? That bitch got autopilot too, just like the Tesla, fam. I never heard nobody say that.
Exactly.
Never heard nobody say that.
So it's like they put the shit in front of you they want you to pay attention to. You know what I mean? But
and even to my theory to end on that one, even when they pushing some shit in our face, I mean, they running a flea flicker behind something.
Oh, yeah. Because it's all the other shit, like I said, is one of those things where, bro, they plan is they have more information and data and understanding of a person and each individual person, like each of us individually, than we do ourselves. There's no way around it. If you've ever had a cell phone and a social media account and an email or whatever, they know more about you than you know about yourself. It's just very simple.
Exactly why when you be typing in your head, the shit that you be typing in your head, it pops right up on the screen.
Right.
You like, damn, that's literally what I was looking for.
Right.
That's literally what I was gonna type.
Right. And people are saying, well, the eye tracking and all that with the Apple Vision, it feels weird and stuff like that. Does it? Does it feel weird? Or when now that you look at your phone after hearing that, does your whole train of thought change? Now that you don't even have an Apple Vision, once you hear the fact that you look at the things that you are doing, your whole fucking way you operate, everything changes after that, because you're in your mind's already gearing up for this way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people don't understand, the subliminal messages. You know what I mean? The things that we do unconsciously just because we hear something and we are excited about it. We know what's coming and we just automatically. But.
Nah, that's true. That's an interesting take.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That's always some good game, though.
Man, bro, like I said, I be paying attention, man. And it's like.
But you guys to.
Yeah.
You guys to pay attention to it. You guys to.
And I
think
love this shit.
Right now, it's interesting to me because now, like, from talking about the Ukraine war at one point, it felt like to me, it felt like the whole America was talking about the Ukraine war. Then, as rap culture started taking over, it seemed like now we just pay more attention to the bullshit. Like, we don't really pay attention to no more real world problems. Like, the Ukraine war ain't just stopped. I'm gonna tell niggas that now. It ain't stopped. It didn't stop. Them niggas is still fighting. We took the light off. Or I'm not even gonna say we. Well, in fact, I am gonna say we because we as a people paid attention to it. So when they took the light off from the Ukraine and put it back on the rap culture and all this shit started happening, that's all people paid attention to was the bullshit. And so now,
that's all they ever pay attention to. The light should have never been on there. Man.
And that was my thing. It's like the light got. I don't know, man. The light should have never been there, or should have been there to an extent, or something like something.
Mean, like I said, like I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of them niggas where if that shit don't make sense to me, then I don't really fuck with it. And I got love for people. I don't know, whatever. I got love for the human race. We're gonna say it like that, right? But, bro, like, I gotta live around millions of people that's homeless and fucking and whatever. I live around motherfuckers who's stuck in prison and and all that other shit. Live around trash and whatever. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, fix this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect. But let's fix this shit. Then we can go fuck with some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about this shit. I used to have a girlfriend in the Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Her name was Christina. But
even to that though,
like,
I know some people might rub it the wrong way, but like I've been saying, like, man, I don't hate nothing about Ukraine. But as far as anything in Ukraine, what is there for us to fix over there?
I don't give a fuck what it is. And man, like I said, they got oil and all. Well, before they fucking took that shit, they had different. But yeah, like, cause I think Russia took that shit from them. But anyway, they got, like I said, they got different resources, whatever. And it's all about, like I said, you never know what you're gonna need from whatever. We all humans. You know what I mean? Yeah, we all live in different countries, all that shit. We all humans. I'm
that's
cool with all
like.
that. But it's like I said, like, self-preservation is the first law of the nation.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like,
You know what I'm saying?
even if we was to fix America first, like I said, I don't have no problem with Ukraine, and I don't feel like there's nothing over there that America need to fix. It's like, yo, bro, when we first started helping them, it's like, yo, bro, we all humans at the end of the day, my nigga. We know how you feel. We gonna help you so that way they ain't doing that. But once it got out of hand, it's like, all right, my nigga, we helping y'all to like y'all part of our country.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Nah,
That's
I mean,
where
one
I'm
thing
drawing the
about it
line.
is, like I said, like I don't really. So the checks and balances of the world and shit is like I don't understand it because it's unnatural, which means it's not gonna last long.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why they be having all these beefs and shit. And countries that don't want to join, that do want to join, and all these stipulations and regulations and this, that, and the other because it don't make sense. It's unnatural. You can't regulate a whole bunch of different countries and territories and all this shit that have a whole bunch of different laws and beliefs and everything, and think that, you know what I mean? Like,
And think that we finna play the dictator over that.
Yeah, and it's just like I said, like you said, like we respect and got love for them as people, but
As a country, like, what do we got?
yeah, it's like, I don't mind helping you out, but bro, y'all at a whole war right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
like
it's
the
like-
unk you give $20 to every now and then when you see him, but then every time that nigga see you, he expecting you to give him some money.
Right,
It's
like,
like,
bro,
come
like, I
on,
done
fam.
helped y'all out, like, yeah,
so
like,
much.
Yeah, exactly, like.
Now you gotta start doing something for yourself. Now you gotta find you a little hustle or something. Now I give you this motherfucking $20, but don't come to me next week about no motherfucking money now.
Right,
And that's how I felt like we was treating it. We was just bang, 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 boom, bang, bing, slapping these niggas with money faster than they could blink. And I'm like, bro, all that shit going over there and ain't nothing over here get fixed.
Yeah, because they're in a whole situation, and it's like, I do feel like that. I feel like this, right? Like, bro, I'm not going to, if somebody whooping on your ass, man, look, either I'm going to come over here and I'm going to help you beat on their ass, or I'm going to tell you, yo, look, keep your chin on. Hey, look, you got to buy weed,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to be sitting there like, hey, man, look, I'm going to provide the Gatorade and the trunks and stuff, and I'm going to sponsor this ass whooping that you taking. No, like,
I'm gonna give you the gear, nigga. But you going in there to fight, it's on all you.
yeah, like, you
Don't
know,
expect
you know
me
what
to
I'm
trip
saying?
no nigga when he backpedaling. Don't expect me to trip him.
Right, like, this
You not
nigga might
about-
want to smoke with me when you done. I'm going to pour all my resources into you.
And
you
I ain't got
your
shit.
ass whipped. And then I'm sitting here like,
I ain't got it.
like, well, man, look, you ain't really got to whoop on my ass. I wasn't fighting you. Like, nah, bro.
Nah,
you
you
was
in
just
it
pumping
too.
them niggas up,
Yeah.
right? Like, come on.
You in it too.
You want saw the smoke, too.
And so that's why I'm like, on Russia and them perspective, I'm not a Russia hater or nothing, but I see from their perspective how they look at it. From an American perspective, bro, it's easy to be like, man, yeah, Russia, y'all some peons. But from a Russian citizen standpoint,
Them niggas ain't peons. Russia's big as
that's what
fuck.
I'm saying. So from Russia inside looking out, because the American
Yeah, Russia
The
big as
American
fuck.
thinking they like, nigga, they some peons. Only a small amount of Americans actually know Russia ain't nothing to fuck with. Most of America think that, nigga, we are this big entity. At least 45% to 50% they say of Americans think that we are this big entity that can't be touched. So I'm looking at it from a Russian citizen looking out. You got, I didn't even know the real situation to be jumping into it. So when I found out that we was basically, when we had hopped into it, giving them bread and shit, I'm like, what's the real cause of it? Like, Russia want Ukraine back? Like, they want them to be part of their junk? All right, cool. But, like, what do we have to do with it? That's how I looked at it. And from a Russia standpoint, for America to implement their shit, implement themselves into some shit and be like, nah, y'all ain't finna have shit to do with this. And the Russia really looking at us like, America, y'all don't really have shit to do with this.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
y'all don't really have nothing to do with this.
we really don't. We really don't.
This is between us and Ukraine. And if anything, nigga, they still on our soil. We not doing nothing to y'all. We not firing missiles over there to y'all. We just want our shit back.
We really don't. It'd be like a lot of shit be like the enemy of my enemy is my friend type shit. Where it's like a lot of these countries and shit, like China and Russia and shit, they'd be a whole lot bigger and a whole lot stronger if there wasn't certain checks and balances, because they'd have gobbled up a whole lot of other shit, which would have forced the United States to do the same. You know what I'm saying? We would have kept growing as well, because, and then there would be, you know, a few major fucking countries. So, like, some of it I understand, but at the same time, it's like we still live like we back in the fucking 1800s when it comes to like politics and certain shit. So like, I don't know, but I know I'm ready to get this motherfucking bottle popping. I got some events and stuff to go to, and I love coming here and hanging in the fucking gorilla zone with the motherfucking troop squad because that's what we do. But I got to get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, nothing better yet, man. Better yet.
So,
Did you want to tell the people anything?
shit. Fuck y'all. Let me stop. Nah, for real, I don't know. Yo, go check out the website. Check out check out the website. The website got the store, got the social medias, it's got the YouTube, it's got everything all in one. The podcast, everything. It's got a lot.
The playlist.
Yeah, we got the BTB Revolution playlist on Spotify. It's so much work going in right now. Only thing I can say is thank you. Thank you. Motherfuckers gonna keep working. And if you got some advice or you want to do some work or need some promotions or anything like that, then make sure you read the info and send it to the appropriate places, and we got you.
And make sure you also hit us up on Fiverr to get some if that's where you want to go. Usually you can hit us up anywhere really for that, but if you really want to get that done, you can check us out on Fiverr.
Oh, and schedule your interviews and stuff like that.
Schedule
your
your
interviews, promotions and stuff. Yep, you can go through Fiverr. You can, like I said, go to the website and contact us there. I think that's about it for right now.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get shit popping.
But yeah, Troop
It's
Squad.
Friday night.
That's about it, man. It's your boy BTB Swaggy, along with the man, the legend, in the power within himself, BTB Griller, man. And you know what I'm saying? It's all love this way, so we'll catch y'all in the next
I
one.
don't like his intros or his outros for me. I'm motherfucking BTB Griller. Y'all already know what it is. Bring the bass and nothing else.